Okay, let's get back to the Doomin. All right. Okay, so starting map 2 in episode 2. You know, and actually, I realized I forgot to discuss actually one of the, to me at least, most interesting aspects of episode 2. If you recall, at the end of episode 1, Knee Deep in the Dead, you know, Phobos anomaly with those two variants of hell, the iconic last stage. And I think we're armored up here. Yeah, we get teleported into that room where we get ambushed by all those demons, and it almost looks like we die because the screen kind of washes away. There's an interesting debate actually in the Doom community about whether or not Doom Guy actually died there. And you know, yeah, I guess kind of spoiler alert. You know, so maybe like, I don't know, maybe skip ahead a couple minutes or so, or maybe a minute or something. But like, yeah, maybe a couple minutes. But anyway, yeah, basically where we are now is we're on Deimos, another moon of Mars. But kind of like the reveal at the end of this chapter or you know, episode is basically going to reveal that Deimos is actually floating above Hell itself. And so that actually makes it so that there is a little ambiguity, and there's not quite a correct answer from what I understand as to whether or not we actually died at the end of episode 1. You actually can't die. I mean, you can't, like, there's no way around it. You have to take that teleporter, and the rest is basically almost like a cinematic cutscene. So, you know, it's not like sort of an alternate sort of ending, branching path type of situation. It's just kind of a debate in the Doom community about what exactly happens, because, you know, either that's sort of just either that happens and it's just kind of like it's kind of non-canon, in other words, and like either you don't actually die at the end of episode 1, and just you getting ambushed is kind of non-canon and just kind of like a fun way to end episode 1. You know, because I mean, after all, that is the shareware game, and it's kind of like it definitely would be kind of an interesting attention grabber for you to want to possibly consider playing the rest of the series if it's like, whoa, what happened? Why do I die at the end of episode 1? You know, but maybe you don't really die. On the other hand, maybe the other explanation actually does make more sense. Maybe I mean, Deimos is actually, well, yeah, Deimos is actually supposedly floating. Anyway, I explained it before, but you know, anyway, it's interesting stuff. There's actually perhaps more to be said, but all right. Anyway, let's see, was anybody in here? Anyway, let's lower this here and let's get the shotgun. We of course have plenty of ammo. Personally, I actually prefer the explanation that I just said, that, you know, maybe we did actually die, because yeah, because there's actually kind of more lore, from what I understand, in Doom, and it's actually almost kind of like, you know, it's possible Doom Guy may sort of symbolize more than just sort of like a Marine that goes to hell. There may be kind of more symbology, perhaps, that has to do with, like, perhaps needing to die in a way to conquer the power of death or something. I don't know all the details, but I know there's like there's a book called the Doom Bible that supposedly goes into more detail about the Doom lore. It's non-canon, so it doesn't necessarily there's not a limitation, we'll say, on the events of Doom, but I guess that's one of the cool things about video games in general, is just that they're always subject to interpretation. So yeah, okay. So actually, we're kind of low on ammo, low on health. So I think we got to be careful here. Okay, good thing we still got the plasma rifle. Everything else is so low, actually. You know, just to conserve ammo, I might actually we definitely need to pick up more shotgun ammo. I'm sure there is some around here somewhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see here. About does it for the SMG ammo. Some health here. Yeah, this game definitely is definitely feels very smooth to play. One of the nice things about this being essentially an ancient engine, just with sort of like a mod that makes it feel more, it makes the graphics just feel a bit more updated, is that the game just runs so smooth. You know, because it's like, it's kind of barely a 3D game. Anyway, whoa, 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 whoa. So actually, there's a secret over there, and we'll get to that in a second. Whoa. Okay. Okay. We got some real weapon ammo. Ready. Use that barrel to clear out. Alright, we got some shotgun ammo. Once you guys start getting good shotgun ammo, you're basically set. Yeah, because the shotgun just bar none. Yeah, it's just very efficient weapon. Let's see here. Lots of imps crawling around here. This is actually another favorite episode of mine. You know, I can see how the maze aspect here is kind of annoying. It can be kind of annoying, but I've never particularly minded the maze aspect. And alright, so yeah, I've never minded the maze aspect. And I just kind of, there's just something kind of ambient, you know. There's just something that kind of adds a lot of ambiance to me about having like something familiar looking, like a room full of boxes. You can tell, I think they when they got the graphics down with the box, with a good box graphic, you know, they wanted to kind of utilize this in a way that added to the atmosphere, and I think they took quite good advantage of this. I could be wrong, but I have to imagine that they kind of created the box graphic, you know, to have like boxes if they needed them. But then they realized that just like having a room full of boxes, just using that box graphic, could create quite an interesting aesthetic, and quite an interesting aesthetic indeed. Okay, I'm actually not going to quite clear this room just yet. Just gonna clear that imp out. I think there's some lost souls in here. Man, in black metal, those things can drain a lot of health really quickly. Maybe I need to switch back to the rifle because we haven't gotten a lot of shotgun ammo since. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna some more shotgun ammo here actually. Need a backpack soon, and I think there is a backpack around here somewhere. So, okay. Some more health over here. Okay, there's the main entrance. Clip. We already cleared that room over there. Berserk. This makes our fists have a lot of power. I think we need the yellow key to do anything in here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, yellow key. You know, I wonder if we can actually use the duck feature to get through. Yeah, we can. I'm not gonna do that though. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to get the yellow key to do it right. But you know, actually using these source ports, you can duck and jump using the space and the control key. But But I'm going to try to clear this the way it was intended. I haven't disabled the jump and the duck key, but I try not to abuse them. Because obviously in the original game you couldn't duck or jump. Alright. I'm not sure I want to get this armor because I can't remember if I have... Anyway, I guess I will. Because actually, little known fun fact, but the blue 200% armor actually is stronger than the green armor. So I just couldn't remember if I had the green armor last or if I had the 200% blue armor. But the green armor is weaker, so 80% of the blue armor is actually more protective than 100% of the green armor. I just couldn't. Something opened up. Not sure what that is. Oh man, definitely did not want to get nailed right there by me. Just didn't realize there was two. I think we basically cleared the box room, if I'm not mistaken. Here's another yellow key door. All right, so let's go into the room here. Alright, cleared those imps. Lots of imps here. Imps are a little bit annoying and they don't give you ammo to work with. You kill them. Okay, yeah, so this leads up here. Yeah, this is blue key room. This back to the box area. This leads to the other area of the box area we were just in. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna go here real quick. Can't remember if there's more. I'm using jump a little bit just in case. Okay, there's no like lost souls. Man, I took probably more damage than I needed to over here, but I just couldn't remember if there was another lost soul floating around there. I wanted to clear that out. I mean, you know, I'm not necessarily going for 100% kills. But, I mean, if I can get them, I'll take them. Alrighty. Oh my god. Yeah, the speed that these imps can just, like, come out of nowhere and ambush you, definitely can be concerning. I'll grab this, but get ambushed either. Okay. Get some health pickups, those always help. And there's a little secret over here. Yeah. These little string of health pickups definitely are nice. Alright, let's just go back here. So I'll just stay on one of these, because if I just keep moving around, then I'll just never get brought back up. Alright. The interesting thing about the Doom engine, actually, is that this room feels very 3D, but actually kind of what was going on in the original engine was that actually, as long as you don't have any rooms on top of any other, like, it's kind of like an illusionary 3D effect. Because in the original Doom, you couldn't actually, yeah, in the original Doom, like, I couldn't, like, for example, go up and down in a room. Like if you couldn't go underneath here, for example, and walk underneath this area, because, like, the game's code just kind of didn't allow it. But it kind of enabled you to see different layers on top of each other that made it look kind of like it was 3D. And it's hard to explain, but somehow this this X and Y axis, up and down, you know, made it so that you could kind of like only access certain parts if certain conditions were met, and it's kind of hard to explain. There's an interesting YouTube video about it called like Doom wasn't actually 3D or something like that. I kind of always knew that obviously it wasn't true 3D anyway, but obviously it's running on like a basically 3D now, the GZ Doom source port, but the original version of course was not 3D. But yeah, there's an interesting YouTube video that explains it. Alrighty. Alrighty. Clear out this room. Save a little bit of ammo using our boot. Let's go in here, clear this area out. Sometimes the fact when they don't die is your shotgun. It's a little bit. Alright, there we go. Full armor. Now we don't want to actually pick up green armor if we go below 100%, unless we're below 50%, because the blue armor, from what I understand, is twice as effective. Alright. Let's use jump just to not take damage on the floor, because you are taking like a little bit of damage every time you go over this. It's just annoying. Another secret, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Don't want to get ambushed and die here. Okay, no minigun yet, so. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see if I can get back, actually. We can. Alright, yeah, this leads out here. But I'll just go back where I came, just so, lose my bearings, so to speak. That backpack is always nice. Right. But yeah, I kind of like this this sort of interesting question about like what exactly happens to Doom Guy. There's not really that much story, but okay, a good thing there's no ambush. I probably shouldn't have done this in a way, because the problem is I can't access the. There's something weird about this version where I don't think I can access. Oops. I don't think I can access the dual wielding anymore if I cycle away. I think there's some way about it, but anyway. Yeah, actually that was a mistake to load the other gun, but hey, that's what it is. Basically just lost 50 ammo. Okay, what to do now? Yeah, now I go here. You know, like really, the secret to Doom, like, and obviously I'm talking, so that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of not, you know, moving as much, but like, one of the things about Doom is there really isn't much reason not to be, like, moving constantly. If you're moving constantly, then you don't really take as much damage. I'm sure why there's so many things around there. Alright, let's just use this again. Man. one of the problems here is I'm going to, I'm going to get bum rushed by some lost souls here. So let's, problem is once I grab this, I don't actually want to use this. So, okay, 6 is the plasma rifle. I'm going to grab this, I'm going to press 6. Yeah. Trash the lost souls. Alright. Nice. Yeah, you don't want to get crushed by these things. It's not instant death, but you take a lot of damage. Alright. Okay. Now, there is just one thing, to be honest, like, I'm not sure, it's been a while since I played, but I know that there's, like, there's a secret on one of these walls here, but I can't remember how to make it lower. Yeah, there's a secret in one of these walls. Oh, there it is. Oh, shit. Ah, yeah, there it is. Made it lower, but I didn't reach it in time. Well, look, I don't like doing this, but I'm going to use no clip to get up there. So here it is. I'm not gonna get the health. That'll be my punishment for missing it. No, you know what? I'll get the health. Yeah, I guess that you need that thing up there to not get stuck permanently. Okay. Okay, but before I go further into the blue key door, actually, yeah, I think I can go further. Let's see here. Oh yeah, because it's just the red key. Okay, but here's what we're gonna do. We've got some unfinished business. Here's the yellow key, and this is actually, we just have to walk over these blue things, and this will raise the platforms. This is the yellow key. Now, of course, since we're using GZ Doom, the source port, we can, of course, just jump up there. But in the original Doom, you have to, like, walk along those lines, because you can't jump, so you can't actually access that unless you raise the platforms. Alright, and now that we got the yellow keys, let's go back to those previously inaccessible rooms, or at least those rooms you couldn't access without jumping. There's a minigun in here. So here, actually, what I want to do is I want to use the chainsaw. You don't really get an opportunity to use this much, other than from it still is arguably unnecessarily dangerous to use this because you know, the original chainsaw in Doom, like, you just kind of stick it out and it does its thing. Here, like, it's more like a slash weapon. And, yeah, so... There's even a version of Brutal Doom where, like, there's some kind of, like, projectile you can shoot out of the chainsaw, which doesn't make any sense, but that was fun. I prefer this, though, Alright, the machine gun, nice. I can't remember what type of ammo the machine gun uses. Oh, okay, it uses the rifle. You know, interestingly enough, that is actually correct from what I understand. You know, heavy machine guns, from what I understand, do use basically rifle rounds. Or rather, I should say rifle rounds. Yeah, well, actually, I guess rifles came first, but... No, actually, yeah, of course, rifles are, like, ancient. I mean, not ancient, but, you know, like, obviously, they were around even... But anyway. So, okay. Now I just go back, I think, to that room, and then we're done. Yeah, over here. But yeah, heavy machine guns do use rifle ammo. So let's see here. And I think... I wasn't sure if there was an imp waiting to ambush me. Alright. Okay, and that's containment area. Yeah, I realized last game when the microphone was a little soft in comparison. Yeah, we're way beyond the par, but yeah. So anyway, hopefully this the sound mixture was a little bit better this time. Last time I think the music and sound effects were a little too loud in comparison to the microphone. Yeah. Anyway, maybe I'll try to. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see how this goes. I'm very new to this, but yeah, definitely one of my more favorite levels. I guess I could expound more on just why, but it's just it just kind of like feels like even before Doom 2's like city levels, this just feels a little more realistic, quote unquote, you could say. But it's also kind of weird. But I guess I'm kind of like anti-claustrophobic in a way. I think I'm kind of comforted in a way by like short, cramped spaces. So it's kind of odd, but like the kind of cramped boxed rooms feel oddly secure in a way. Just sort of like yeah. I remember I had kind of like I was told that when I was like very young, and I actually kind of remember this. I remember I supposedly as a like a very, very small child, basically like crawled under like a big collection of boxes, and my family couldn't like find me for a while, and they got worried. But eventually they found me. But I was like hiding for a while in like this big like stack of boxes, and I don't know. It's weird. It's obviously it's weird, but I guess I've always kind of felt yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something about that experience in my life that just this room, this whole like stack of boxes, just kind of reminds me of whatever it is. I guess that made me feel secure about being like surrounded by a pile of boxes. But anyway, I don't know. Yeah, definitely I'm new to this commentary thing, so hopefully it flows a little bit, flows better going forward, and I get better at this. But you know, you gotta start somewhere. If I don't upload videos and you know, get started, then I guess I never will. And I've just, you know, thought maybe I could add something to these playthroughs. You know, hopefully I can. Probably I'll add more in the future. But yeah, maybe I'll try to go into more about I guess Doom and like where this fit in my gaming experience next time. But yeah, suffice it to say, I didn't actually start off. I mean, like I played Doom a long time ago, but like most people, I originally just played the shareware version. I'm not even sure I beat Phobos Anomaly. I think I did, but I remember we did not have Doom on my first family PC, but my friends had Doom on their PC. They definitely did not have one in the shareware. But anyway, needless to say, my entire Doom experience came a little bit later, but maybe we'll discuss more about that next time. Alright, anyway, if you like this content, you know, like and subscribe, and you know, let me know if there's anything else of interest. Yeah, I mean, still kind of like forging the identity, I guess, of this channel. Just like playing Doom, and just thought I might record some while I'm playing, and you know, just let me know. All right, you have a wonderful day or evening or whenever you're watching this, and take care. Yep.